This is the true story of Wade Wilson, a Florida man who, according to court records and public testimony, left behind a trail of violence, manipulation, and terrified women long before the world ever saw the tattoos covering his face. Before his arrest, Wade looked completely different. No blacked-out eyes, no tattoos. To some women, he appeared charming, confident, funny, even attractive, and according to statements later given to police and referenced in court, that presentation allegedly masked relationships that became toxic and controlling. Several women who previously dated him later described alleged emotional abuse, fear, and escalating aggression. These accounts were presented in public reporting and referenced during the broader investigation, although not all allegations resulted in charges. Then came October 2019. That night, Wade met Christine at a bar in Cape Coral, Florida. According to prosecutors, the two spent hours together before returning to her home. But by the next morning, Christine was unalive. Prosecutors later alleged that Wade strangled her while she slept, before taking her car and phone and leaving the scene. Hours later, another woman unknowingly crossed paths with him. Diane was walking to work when, according to trial testimony, Wade approached her asking for directions. Prosecutors told the court that Diane was lured into the stolen vehicle, unaware she was now trapped inside a situation that had already turned deadly. Prosecutors later alleged that Diane was also strangled, and her body was discovered days later in a field. But what investigators highlighted during trial was what allegedly happened afterward, and how calm Wade appeared following the events. According to testimony presented in court, Wade later visited another woman he had previously known and allegedly attempted to pull her toward the vehicle before she escaped and called police. As investigators pieced together the timeline, Wade Wilson became the center of a nationwide murder investigation and intense media attention. Then came the tattoos. While awaiting trial in custody, Wade's appearance changed dramatically as he covered his face in black ink and facial tattoos, transforming into the mugshot that later spread across social media worldwide. As the case gained attention online, reactions became deeply divided. Some followed the case through news coverage and documentary reporting, while others focused on his appearance, something that drew criticism given the seriousness of the allegations and the victims involved. In 2024, Wade Wilson was convicted in connection with the deaths of Christine and Diane and sentenced to death in Florida. And today, his case remains one of the internet's darkest true crime obsessions, because behind the tattoos, viral edits, and online attention were two real women whose lives were taken in events prosecutors alleged were acts of extreme violence.